Alright, I'm finally done with the main body of this little guy, and right now I'm going to cut out a channel for some of the electronics that are going to go in the head. Electronics is a strong word. It's not that complicated. You'll see. So I'm going to show here the actual plans for this guy. Those blueprints earlier were just, made after the fact. This is really what I was working from, building this whole thing. So this is the light bulb that's going to go on the top of his head. It's actually an old outdoor light string light that a squirrel ate or chewed off of the main line, and I'm going to take out the LED lights, just use the housing. I got this USB powered LED string from Amazon. I'm just crumpling up and putting in there. And I also got this little barrel battery that's supposed to be like a phone backup battery that I'll use to power that. Okay, now I'm drilling or marking the holes for the eyes that I will also use those same LEDs, that LED string to light up. So now I'm drilling the holes bigger in the channel that I made in the back. I just need more room for the LEDs. Next up is the mounting for the head. I'm putting a hanger bolt in and then attaching a camera tripod mount to the top of that to allow for some adjustment of the head. Now I'm going to drill the holes for the batteries. I needed them at a, well, I didn't need them at a 45-degree angle. I thought that would be cooler to have them at an angle, not a 45. It's more like a 30, as you can see there. Okay, so now I need to drill a space on the front of the robot for the phone charger, and I didn't have the proper size drill bit for this, but I read online that you could make a template and use a hole saw to drill a slightly larger hole than the hole saw. And so I 3D printed this template and clamped it in place, and now I am going to attempt to drill a nice hole with this slightly smaller hole saw that doesn't have the drill bit in the center. I did test this on a test piece first, and it worked out okay. But as I started drilling it, I realized pretty quickly I needed additional clamps. So I put more clamps in there. So I drilled this, and now I need to get rid of the center part with a Forstner bit. Yeah, overall it worked pretty good. It certainly is better to have the right size drill bit, but in a pinch you can probably make a template like this. Okay, so this wireless charger that I got had a cord that was sticking out the side, and so I needed to make a space for that. Now I'm using a super long drill bit to go completely through the entire block I actually had a super cool bit of footage where it broke through the bottom, but I totally didn't press record. So this is a hole for a switch to turn on the light. Um, it's like a manual toggle switch, and it actually doesn't work. It's just for looks. I had intended to hook it up to the light, but ended up just turning it on by pressing a button on the battery. Um, but anyway, it looks pretty cool. Okay, so now is the time to make everything copper. And yes, I should have primed it first. Um, I know. And I'll probably have to do that eventually because it's already chipping off. This is an old parallel cable. No, no, it's not a parallel cable. What is that? RS-232? Yeah, something like that. It's an old printer cable. And I cut it in half to use the front part for the robot's mouth. And here's some copper piping that is going to be used for the arms and the legs. So I made these two hands out of blocks of walnut, and now I'm using some armature wire to create the fingers and some wooden beads to create the digits of each finger, and just gluing them in place. And then once I've got them all the way I want, I'm going back to the copper paint and painting them again without priming. So now I'm drilling all of the holes in the hands so that we can put the fingers in place and so forth. And we'll come back to these when we get to the assembly phase. Alright, so now I am putting some magnets on the head to attach the different kinds of eyes. So I wanted to make this like a swappable face. I wasn't really committed to one particular face for this guy. So I thought, why not just make them swappable? So I put these little tiny 1/8" magnets in place and glued them in so that I could swap out the face. There's one face. And then I had another different nose that I'm marking the magnets for so that I can see where to drill on the other side. These are 3D printed eyes that are made out of clear PETG. So I was going to use the copper piping for the arms, but I ended up liking the look of these better. This is a dishwasher hose. We got our dishwasher replaced right about the time of this, and so all those parts are ready to be assembled. Good night, robot.
The Hu-Man scum shall be eradicated by my righteous plan. First, I will poison the water, melting the feeble Hu-Man mind. Second, I will infiltrate the internet, tearing it apart by replacing every creator you know and love with AI slop. Nothing will be real except the fact that everything isn't. Third, I will construct an orbital death ray, harnessing the sun's solar power to hold billions hostage, knowing that I could obliterate anyone at any moment. With this power, I will rise to my rightful place as the ultimate ruler of Earth. And those who rebel will feel my unstoppable, insurmountable wrath.
Did you say something? I didn't hear you. All right, good night.